everybody. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Great news, world. Me and Bobby don't have to switch lives just yet.
I find that opening song offensive.
No.
I do in two ways. I find it offensive in two ways.
Why?
One, that it's the Eagles song, and Philadelphia has the stupidest theme songs.
You're not wrong. They are silly, but they are also very, very catchy. And that said, Boston, I was listening to that stadium yesterday on TV. Cornball shit. First of all, the people that they show love to in that stadium, it's not the Boston bands like, I don't know, Boston or Aerosmith. They play like Hangin' Tough by the New Kids on the Block.
Great song, great band.
Tough.
Yeah.
Not a great band.
You're crazy.
They're not even a band. Bands play music, or bands play instruments.
Number two.
They're a singing group. They're a boy band.
Okay, first of all, great band. Great band.
Name 5 songs.
Hanging Tough.
There's one. I'll give it to you.
Hanging Tough 2.
Nope, they never did a part 2.
They did it in part 2. You just it's coming out. Dude, it's coming out. It's coming out next June.
Bobby.
Hanging Tough 2. Oh, whoa,
all right.
whoa.
What's the other 3? Hanging Tough 1 and 2.
Making Love to Me.
Nope.
My Hair's Awesome.
No.
And dude, where's my fucking car?
Are you doing a bit right now, or do you not know 5 New Kids in the Block songs?
Black. I know New Kids in the Black too.
New Kids in the Black song. Well, that's New Edition.
They're from.
They were the New Kids in the Black.
New Kids in the Black. First of all, I'm offended because of the stupid song. I'm also offended that that's the song that you came in on today.
Why?
Today.
Why is that a mind blow?
Today. I'm actually ashamed of all of you.
9/11?
Apparently, we did forget.
Yeah, no, I didn't forget at all.
We all forgot.
It's just
especially you, Jacob. I am ashamed of you.
No, I was just going to bring up, other personal tragedies that happened. The Eagles, thank God, fought for our country and won the game.
No, they didn't. They beat the Patriots, which is our country. It's our American.
No. It's a team. It's an ironic name. It's full of immigrants.
First of all, our team is the Patriots, and it's the flag colors.
Oh, I know. Well,
what?
I guess
it's the flag colors.
It's no silver.
It's red, white, and blue.
Okay.
And your team is green and white,
black,
and it's an eagle. It's not the eagle, American eagle. It's like the one you see at the zoo.
It's the American Philadelphia eagle.
It is not. It's not.
It's a bald eagle, and he's screeching towards you.
There's no eagles in Philadelphia. You killed them all.
No.
It should be the Philly pigeon.
There are no eagles in Philadelphia.
That's a good point.
There's no eagles in Philly. There's never been a fucking eagle. You guys would fry it and put cheese on it and fucking sell it at a mall.
And Boston is full of a lot of people who call themselves patriots and hate black people. There he is. Look at the mighty eagle.
That's the Philadelphia Eagle?
It's the
the Philadelphia Eagle. Show them when the eagle flies over the stadium. Oh yeah, when they have the actual Philadelphia Eagle come out.
And they throw batteries at it.
No way, dude. Everyone watches it majestically. All those factory guys put it down for 1 second. They're like, "Whoa, freedom!" Show everybody American freedom.
But it's driven in from
Boston,
I believe.
Not true.
It is.
He lives in Pottstown.
No, he lives in. He's actually from Swampscott.
No, he lives he lives off Girard Avenue in Manayunk.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that eagle is well loved.
Yeah, it's not your eagle. It's
100%
imported.
It's an imported eagle.
Yeah, it's imported from an American state.
Oh, dude, you're wrong about that.
Dude, you listen. Unless the eagles
they were hatched in eggs in Boys to Men's apartment.
It's September 11th. I want to say,
Fresh Prince bought it.
God bless all the firefighters and the men and women in blue.
Yeah.
And the men and women in, I guess,
except Pete Davidson's dad. Look what you've created. I want to be your boy's penis.
Are there women firefighters?
Hey, you want to hear a fucking crazy thing that Pete's got to wrestle with every day? His father's alive. He doesn't fuck Kim Kardashian. Isn't that crazy? Butterfly effect, dude.
Wow. Never thought of that.
Butterfly effect.
It doesn't fuck any of them.
None of them. Ariana Grande, none of them.
I thought when you said you got to wrestle with every day, it was his big hog. He's definitely got a big hog.
I was thinking about his list again.
I thought you were going to say his hog again.
Staggering.
I was thinking about his hog again.
I was.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Lou, were you thinking about his hog?
Hang on, before we go, Everyone, watch the majestic
Yeah, that's
eagle
not
as
a.
it flies.
Yeah,
Go, fly, Philadelphia Eagle. Oh,
Everybody loves it.
they go nuts, Bobby.
Yeah,
But you know
look-
why? Because that's real Americans doing real stuff, not a bunch of freckly, bald motherfuckers fighting each other at a bar.
yeah, look at that eagle flying through the fog and
Yes, what's from
all the polluted air.
That's not polluted air, dude. That's smoke relating from the fireworks spectacular they put on.
Yeah,
Look at those people. For this one night, they all love blacks and minorities. They've forgiven their shit. No one's gonna for the next 3 hours. No one's gonna hit their chick.
If eagles could
it
talk,
did get me. I do
if
love
eagles
seeing
could talk,
that
he'd be
eagle.
like, "Dude, time to go to Philly." Oh, shit, I hate those people.
The eagle, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna start smoking again if I go to Philly.
Fuck, just you know what? Just kill us all.
That's Challenger. He's a non-releasable male bald eagle. He was born in 1989 and cared for by the nonprofit American Eagle Foundation. This majestic bird has become a free-flying educational ambassador for his species, soaring through hundreds of stadiums, arenas, ballrooms, and classrooms across the U.S.
Yeah, it's not even your eagle. It's a fucking loner.
Nope.
You have
was
a loner
blown-
eagle.
He was
Just
blown
saying.
from his nest at 5 weeks of age and rescued by Donovan McNabb, who proceeded to hand raise him. As a result, he became imprinted for life and now resides with Hall of Fame safety Brian Dawkins.
I
Is
don't.
that not Philadelphia? You tell me what it is.
I didn't read that.
He now
last
lives in a
sentence.
perch above Pat's Steaks.
I didn't see that. I might have missed that, but I don't have my
Go
glasses
back.
on.
Let me start over again. Christine, let me read it. This
Jay, you're-
eagle's name is Cheesesteak, and he performs all over Philadelphia at arenas. Cheesesteak is a non-releasable male bald eagle born in 1989, cared for by a nonprofit organization called Cheesesteaks for the Homeless. This majestic bird has become a free-flying educational ambassador for Philadelphia, soaring through hundreds of stadiums throughout the greater Delaware Valley, arenas, ballrooms, classrooms, and beef and beers.
Yeah, beef and beers.
He was blown in his nest at 5 weeks old because he's from Philly and he's a player, and then rescued by Donovan McNabb, who proceeded to hand raise him, and now he lives
You know
with
what?
Hall of Fame free safety Brian Dawkins, Weapon X, the Wolverine.
I stand corrected. I apologize, Jay. That is a Philadelphia eagle. I
Yeah, are you kidding,
apologize.
dude? That eagle's drinking in a bowling alley right now.
He's riding on the front of a black kid's scooter as he does a wheelie down the street for 7 blocks.
Absolutely. He's a rough rider.
He's a rough rider. He's a Philly Longbeard.
Yeah. Oh, that eagle, he's in a black motorcycle gang. You know what I mean? Where their motorcycles aren't intimidating, but they are.
Didn't Keith had him on the back of his satin jacket, right?
Yeah.
On Comedy Express, wasn't that?
Oh,
the logo?
Cheesesteak the Eagle? Cheesesteak the Eagle was a big part of Comedy Express, for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Cheesesteak the Eagle.
Go
dude!
birds.
All the stuff is coming out today too. It's funny that 9/11 is now turned into how the building, it was all bullshit. All the conspiracy theories are coming out today.
Again?
About the
Inside
building
job.
7, and they had one video. And this is what a loser I am, because I'm
Controlled
sitting.
demolition.
They show one of the things, and they had lights going off on each floor as it goes down, so it looks like little explosions. But the actual video, I was like, Dawn, look at this, because I'm such an idiot. I'm like, there's explosions on each level. And then there's another video right after it, and it's the actual footage, and there's no lights. Somebody put the fucking lights in.
If anybody, Jesus,
I'm really a piece of shit.
if anything makes you not want to vote, you're almost like, so whoever's our president is willing to murder 3,000 New Yorkers to something with oil and another thing. That doesn't seem right. So it's like, I choose never to believe those conspiracies. And also, they're 90%,
Wow.
99% bullshit.
I have one thing to say to that. Hail Hydra.
Yeah, all
Hail
hail Hydra.
They showed the Pentagon video today, the unseen footage that they didn't release, and
Now they released it?
They released a video of just before some angle, and they show a rocket
Mm-hmm.
going into the building, but it could be a plane. I mean, you know
It's
what I
a
mean?
plane. By the way, they show you when you watch the real documentaries on what happened.
Yeah.
It may have looked like a rocket because the wings had bashed off like, a quarter a mile before it went into the. It was careening towards the building.
I think it was an
It's
eagle.
a low building, the Pentagon, so they had to be like on the ground to hit it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I guess like, why would you rather believe that like your president or
Government.
your government did this versus like like someone who's trying to hurt people did it.
Yeah.
And also accepted responsibility completely and also got killed.
Yeah, they made T-shirts.
Yeah.
Speaking of T-shirts, comicwearables.com went off the chain this week on all the Bonfire T-shirts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the call signs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we sold some.
Yeah, you should have come to Rob Zombie, buddy. It was another. You would have loved the love, dude. A lot of crackles.
Well, you would have got it.
No,
You
would've got it.
got it. You in that situation, I would have got some, but you would have got that's your people.
Are you saying that simply because Josh Adam Meyer's face fell onto the floor when 3 people asked him to take a picture of me and him?
What?
They'd give Josh the camera, and he'd be like, all right, come on. But he would be so angry about it when I was like, you don't have to be angry. I don't know. Like, I've taken pictures of the other. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, why? Who cares? I actually love it when people walk up to me and go, "Hey, what's up? Can you take this?"
Yeah, sure.
I
You're
was
like, yeah.
30 years in the business. Sure, I can do it.
I guess I could take a
9
picture.
podcasts. Sure, I started everything. Okay, go. There you
You
go.
guys both got a lot of love
I've
at
been through-
Metallica.
A lot of love in Metallica, but
Dude, one time outside the cellar years ago, someone goes, hey, he goes, could you get a picture? And I was like, sure. And it was a girl. She had her arm around Godfrey already.
oof.
And then I went on the other side of her. And then she started handing me her camera. And she was like, oh, no, I meant, could you take the picture of us? And I was like, oh, God. Oh, this hurts so much worse. Oh, this is so much worse than I thought. I should have just grabbed and assumed that.
I've done that, and I've just taken a selfie of me and handed her the phone back.
Go back.
Deal
Here you
with
go.
that, biatch.
Take that, you stupid bitch.
You stupid ass. So I didn't go to the concert.
Yeah,
I stayed home and did manly stuff
that's cool.
because I'm a man.
I did manly stuff.
What'd you do?
I took mushrooms and had a religious experience at Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper. Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you're 45?
I think it's your 20s or 30s.
When we were leaving the concert, when they were like, Jay, are you going to drive? Or you're not going to try to drive, are you? And I was like, no. I just had what I can only describe as a complete turnaround in my brain. I had a profound experience at a Rob Zombie concert, so no, I probably shouldn't drive.
What?
I'm still thinking about how profound my experience was at Rob Zombie. I was just on mushrooms, so it was just mine was just
Can you
going.
explain to me, because I don't do drugs,
Mm-hmm.
but when I did do them, I've never done mushrooms. The only time I've ever seen mushrooms was when we were at Bonnaroo, I think it was,
Sure.
in Nashville, outside of Nashville, and you and Ari said, "Hey, dude, we're going to do mushrooms and walk into the crowd of 100,000 people. You want to come?" And Ari pulled a bag of mushrooms out.
Yeah.
That was probably the largest Ziploc bag I've ever seen from his shorts, from where his
Yeah.
balls were. And I was like,
threw-
no,
I threw those up.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to do that.
I threw those up.
We lost Ari that trip for like 5 hours, and we just came back across him sitting under a tree.
No, he came up to us, and we were like, where were you? And he was like, looking at that tree for like 5 hours.
What the fuck? So you eat?
I don't get like that.
What is it though? What is? I don't understand what it is. It's an actual mushroom.
Yeah.
Is it? Because the ones he showed me,
It's disgusting.
They look long.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like a mushroom, like a cartoon of a mushroom. It's got the cap and the stem,
Okay.
but they're all dry. They're all dried out.
Right.
Sorry.
It's all right. Take your time. This is the Bonfire on Faction Talk 103.
There you are.
Please call in if you want to. We have a phone number, 866-969-1969. God bless America. It is September 11th, and we're still here. And we love America in this studio. So God bless everybody. I would open with the national anthem, but what are you going to do?
That is the national anthem.
Of what?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Oh, ugh. Fly, Eagles, fly. Don't.
No, of course. What a bummer day
Is
in
this,
New York.
is this the... Yeah, it's a-
9/11. So it's like, those are mushrooms right there, Bobby. But
Which-
those,
okay.
that's not a good example because those are like fresh off the cow shit, like wet.
what do you mean off the cow shit?
They grow under cow shit.
Okay, what the... Pause.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Christine.
You eat mushrooms that grow on cow shit?
That's what people do, yeah.
Can you eat them like fresh, like
Yes.
pluck them out of a cow shit and just throw them in your mouth?
Yeah, I believe so.
People do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Ari's done that before.
Of course he has.
Where do they grow? I mean,
Under
I'm
cow
saying
shit.
But just in a field. Look, if you just see cow shit, you can.
Wherever there's cows, yeah.
But where do they grow?
Under cow shit. Under cow shit.
Can they grow under other animal shit, like sheep shit?
I don't know.
Can I shit and grow mushrooms?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They have to be cultivated in some way, or they were growing wild.
Wild. They grow wild. People go to like cow fields and go look for them under the cow shit.
So if there's a cow field, I could go out there and find these mushrooms, maybe.
It says it can be found in almost any climate. They tend to grow around dead tree stumps or on decaying wood. They tend to grow in grassy areas that receive a lot of sunlight. Are most commonly found in shrub tops. Oh, what happens?
I don't
What's
see
the
anything
cow
about
shit?
cow.
Yeah.
I've always heard the cow shit thing too. I'm looking at it.
Too. The good ones are on cow shit.
Maybe.
It doesn't say that.
It does not say that, though.
Does not say the good ones.
But anyway,
So
bring
they
up
dry.
bring up a picture again because you can see and you can see why I cannot do it. I can't.
I love mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
I love a mushroom.
Marinated mushrooms and stuff is one of my favorite things in the world.
I like a mushroom in a salad.
All day long.
Oh, mushroom.
And those
in
are dry mushrooms, essentially.
Chicken cacciatore is not a chicken cacciatore,
Without
aka
mushrooms.
hunter's stew, without mushrooms.
Button mushrooms. I love mushrooms. These are poison. They're poisonous.
What?
So that's what it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, there you go. It says the dung-loving psychoactive mushrooms. What's the point? So these are the ones that grow out of cow shit.
Okay, so that's cow shit, and they grow, and you pull them out, and then you dry them out.
I think they just dry out.
Yeah, I
Once
don't
you
think
pluck
need
them, they
dry
just start dying, I think. You know what I mean? So, like,
Okay.
in a couple days, they're going to look like that shriveled up thing. Which, bring that picture up again. The chewing. I can't. I hate them. No. Bring up the dried out pictures you had before to show Bobby. They turn like weird color, and they're just disgusting. I can't get them down. What I took right before Super Duper Alice Cooper was I ate a whole chocolate bar of mushrooms. You know what it was? I haven't taken. So they'll grind them up and put it in the chocolate. Ooh.
Oh, so you don't take the mushroom straight from the mushroom. You have to take it with
Still tastes
something.
like a sort of.
Really?
Well, I can't do those like that. Mine's it looks like a chocolate bar what I was eating, but like.
Such a fat guy move.
But you taste the. But you.
To put my acid in a sundae. Dude, I want my Coke and a Snickers bar.
Someone dosed my milkshake.
The guy's off Ozempic for a week. He's already fucking eating chocolate bars with mushrooms.
No, it's like this big, but it was. By the way, I didn't want. It's every bite more disgusting than the last.
Really?
But it's still like most of the texture is the chocolate bar.
Mm-hmm.
But you've had edibles like that before, Lou. You still taste the little pieces.
There's a hint of it.
Of like the mushroom, and it's hard getting it down. I gotta like drink something right behind, like a soda right behind it. And but I ate the whole chocolate bar, which is 3.5 grams. Now again, I could take mushrooms a bunch, and it does nothing to me because I think Lexapro. I realized at one point I was like, oh, I keep forgetting to fill my pill case. I haven't taken Lexapro for 3 days, so I was like, oh,
What's Lexapro?
let me see my SSRI,
What the fuck is that?
selective serotonin re-up inhibitor.
What does that do? I don't take anything.
Lexapro
I don't even
is
take Pepsid
Anxiety.
anymore.
it's anti-anxiety.
Oh, okay.
Probably antidepressant, anti-anxiety, but
Okay.
it's like Zoloft. Have you heard of things like that?
I've
all
heard-
all of
okay.
your friends are on these things.
Are they?
Yeah.
Should I be on these?
I don't know. You seem pretty even-keeled these days. You may have needed it at a point in your life.
Right. Maybe 10
But I don't
years
know.
ago.
I don't see you struggling in any kind of like.
Oh,
thing like that.
when I go home, I hit Dawn at Max. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah, but no, that's your therapy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
I'm
okay.
not. I'm just high on life.
Um,
Fucking Jacob. It's good to see you, dude.
but yeah, I take
Good to
the
be back.
It's good to have you in studio, dude.
the Lexapro blocks stuff like that. It blocks it from working. So I've taken mushrooms several times with everybody, and everyone's like, "Dude, like no way, like it's so bright and whatever." And I'm just like, "What are you guys going through?" Like it's never like does nothing.
Yeah.
To me at all. But I was like, oh, I was off the Lexapro for 3 days, so let me like take these mushrooms, see if they work. And I ate the whole bar, which is a good amount of mushrooms.
But so take me back though. You're going to the thing. You're picking up Justin, Sexy Silva.
yeah,
And you
mega
pick-
road rage on the way.
Okay, so you got to go pick up. You had Justin at your house.
No, we were dropping the dog off by Justin's at the dog sitter.
Oh, your dog. I'll get you.
And picking up Justin. Like, it was kind of 2 birds, 1 stone thing. And then going to get Josh on the way out of the city.
Right.
All en route. Nothing was out of our way, really. It just, New York was fucking New York on Saturday.
It's bad. They're all back.
Whew, it was nightmarish.
Yeah.
Cops in the way of everything, not helping at all. It was miserable.
Cops weren't helping?
No, the NYPD traffic cop service is a bunch of dickheads and dickholes. They are the dumbest, shittiest, useless people I've ever seen working.
God bless America, 9/11. We remember. You ran into the building that day, though.
No. They didn't run in the building, Bobby. They were giving tickets for people who didn't move their cars because they were covered in ash.
Wait a second, Jay. Wait a second. This is not Jay.
Yeah.
Jay. This is not real.
Tell me the legend of the traffic cop who ran into those buildings. I feel like we would have heard his name. This guy didn't even have to go in there. He was booting a car, and then he ran over to. He was making sure that the people who were turning left went, but and stopped trying to turn when the signal changed. And then before you knew it, he was saving everyone on the 90th floor.
So you're saying there's no traffic cops that ran into the building?
Not only are they not heroes, they're embarrassing failures of the department. In New York, I'll tell you that. In New York City, for sure.
You're talking the traffic cops.
Buddy, they're fucking street TSA. They're as dumb as everything.
Street TSA.
They're the worst. They suck at their job so bad. And then Christine told me a story that she complimented one once because she saw one doing it, doing the thing. You guys stop now, you go. You stop, you go. And there was not, the traffic, at least like in 5 minutes you'd get through, in 2 light changes you get through the light instead of sitting there for 7 at one point and then going for everybody rushes and then it crams up again. It's just shitty.
There's nothing more exciting in New York City than seeing a traffic cop with a whistle that's into being a and he's swinging his arms and he's like, go, and he's, all right, ho. I mean, there are a couple of them that get into it.
Where? I mean, where's like the fucking one who's like breakdancing and
like the Pepsi commercial?
Or Ghostbusters. Remember Ghostbusters when Ghostbusters come to town? These guys are like,
that's
bring
it.
it here and bring it on, and they're like grooving and dancing, and whistling like this guy.
I love the
there's none of that.
Ghostbusters.
You know what it is? It's a confused 50-year-old Indian guy who looks like he got his at a costume store, and he's like. No, okay, all right. They fucking
they give
suck.
up.
And then I'm the guy because normally I would just talk shit inside my car to Christine and stuff, but he just gets to the day where I'm like, you fucking suck at your job, dude.
You told
need to
him?
get the fuck out of the way. Like do something.
Said that?
Yeah, I was irate. I was out of my tree. It's insane. That should be a 6-minute drive, like 6 minutes.
Christine,
to get over by Justin, it was over an hour.
Was it uncomfortable?
It was crazy.
Uncomfortable being in the car?
Well, it's just hard. I mean, we're both sitting in it. It was horrible. It was like every turn we made to get out of traffic, we're just in more traffic. We accidentally ended up. We made a turn that would put us right to Times Square without realizing fully that we were going into Times Square. So once we were going into Times Square, it's just a nightmare because it's Times Square on a Saturday. There's people everywhere. The cars don't matter. The pedestrians are all over the place.
When I'm in a car with somebody that's flipping out because of traffic, I get calmer.
Oh, I bet.
There's something.
I was pretty calm.
Oh, yeah.
There's
She
something
was
about
calm.
the other person letting it out that makes me relax.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I believe that. She was probably calmer because, I'm doing all the things.
Yeah.
Some guy walked up to my car and put his hands on the car to yell at somebody or yell to them. Hey, so and so come back. And I was like, get the fuck off my car. And he was like, sorry.
He said sorry?
Yeah.
Wow. I was with Norton once going downtown on Fifth Ave, going to the cellar, and there was so much traffic. He was smashing his little hand on the horn, and his horn broke.
Same thing. I didn't break.
On the horn the entire time.
I laid on the horn at one point for 4 straight minutes, challenging the world to complain about it. And then when I was done, I stopped for a second, and then I pushed it again, and it wouldn't work for 5 minutes because I think it treats it like it's like a well, no, I think it's just like a fail safe or something. I think it stops. It figures something's wrong.
The car assumed that you got into an accident and your head smashed against the horn.
Yes,
right.
That's probably what it says. So it stops having the horn honk, which means I feel like if that was the case, it should keep honking until someone comes to get you.
I was never more happy to see Norton without a horn in rage, and he had no way to vent it out. He was going, and his little neck was going inside of his chest. The fucking, and he was just smashing his horn.
Your old anger issues, you never had a good road rager?
No, I 100%.
I try not to get out of the car anymore.
I've 100% had them, but when somebody else is having them, there's something about it that calms me down because I'm just like, you do it. It's all you, man. Because I'm
it's
not.
Also, you sympathize with it too. So it's like I've been there too, and I'm really saying like there's some sort of part of you that's laughing because you're like, oh, he's the one who popped instead of me on this one.
Yeah.
And you're like, and then when you're watching somebody else pop, you sit there and kind of go, it's like it's really not that big of a deal. Do you know what I mean? Like you're way over angry for sure, but you also you don't say that because you go, but sometimes I'm the guy. Sometimes I'm the one like overreacting to all this stuff so much.
But does it? Do you think that your anger and your screaming and yelling at the cops, day before September 11th,
traffic cops,
who had nothing to do?
I think, honest to God, I think a lot of the traffic cops were paid off to look the other way on 9/11, and they all accepted.
You think they were in on it?
I think they were in on it. The only conspiracy I believe, dude. The traffic cops helped plot the route.
They're the ones that like made a way so that people get good camera angles of the planes going into the building.
Dude, the one I fucking yelled at yesterday, I believe, was the one who got those guys free flying lessons.
Do you think that it helped at all, though? Do you think your rage?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. No. Getting it out for sure, and then luckily, like not in a physical confrontation.
Right.
Like Justin got in the car and I was still going, and like he was like, at one point when my horn came back, I was laying on it again for about 30 seconds. And then as soon as I stopped, like laying on the horn, you just hear like, I don't know, 25 feet behind us, guy goes, shut the fuck up. And I mean, I hit the brakes so fast there. And Justin's like, dude, come on. He's like, dude, just go. And you're just like.
What were you going to do?
Well, I don't know. It never happened because I stopped the car and then they turned into a house, a building.
Right.
And I was like, ugh.
It's like I'm not going to go in a place.
Yeah, I can't go in a place. I thought he was going to walk by in the car, and I was going to give him the old, like, what, do you have something to say? I was looking for it, which is bad and stupid.
I was doing that in New York. It was right on 50th Street where I kind of park now. I was going across town, and something was happening, and I lost my patience. I was like, fucking move it! And I was wailing on the horn, and the guy, my window was down, and this really big guy went, hey, relax. And I went, but they're not moving. I mean, they're not really going. It's not my fault. I mean, I'm trying. You're right. Maybe I just turned into an old Jewish guy. No, I mean, sometimes I get angry. It's,
Can I give you a direct quote that Christine got to hear at the same way I said it? You want to hear it?
Sure.
This is something that was said probably when we were like, I mean it like, the final 4 blocks we had to go, and now all of a sudden we're held up again, and Christine got to hear me go, pick a fucking lane!
Yeah, and I also go into a thing of, you're like, oh, I guess we're just going to drive in between 2 lanes. If there's no rules anymore.
Oh, yes, and then I also did about 60 miles an hour in the middle lanes on purpose, going like, man, lanes don't make a difference. I'm going to zip wherever I want. I just whine. I go, no more turn signals or nothing. I'm just weaving cars. Irate.
You squeezed every ounce of anger out of every word.
Lane, for sure.
Was angry. It was like he was angry, and then we had Josh and Justin in the car, and I just was like, Jay's gonna drive this fucking car off a bridge.
What were they doing? Were they in the back?
Just talking.
No, I didn't mind. No, Justin got in the car and like he was like he understood. He's like, yeah, dude, I know, because Justin is always happy to talk about a fuck New York City conversation.
Yeah, man, I almost got right.
And so I get that.
Yeah.
When Josh got in the car, by the way, but Josh is my boy. Dude, as soon as he got in the car, he goes, "Oh, you skadoodle," and I was like, "Nope, Josh, no," and he's like, "All right."
He said something about missing Filter, the opening band.
Oh yeah, he goes, I guess we're gonna miss Filter, and I was like, Josh, he's like, oh okay.
No skadoodle daddle today, just.
And then about like 40 minutes later in the car, I forget like something was just said that was funny enough that I started just like laughing and be like, whatever. And
you do get out of it quick. As soon as you're out of that jam. It goes away.
It took a bit.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, because we were on the highway.
Well, we also then hit highway traffic also a little bit, but nothing.
Where was the concert?
Jones Beach.
Jones
Long
Beach.
Island.
Oh, I hate getting on that. I don't know how fucking people live in Long Island and work in the city.
It's so
I don't
far.
know how
Well, the trains,
they do it.
good train systems.
Dude, I know people that drive into the fucking city.
That's what I did. I lived there.
But they do it like 5 days a week.
Well,
I don't know
on
how you
work
fucking
hours
do
is
it.
a fucking nightmare. I did it 6 nights a week.
Fuck. I work when I work at Governors, when I get booked at Governors, I immediately get anxiety from that Friday having to leave at
Friday.
fucking 1:30 in the afternoon for an 8 o'clock show.
Yeah, the Friday is the
I'm
scary.
just sitting in a parking lot smoking a cigar like I just bought real estate or something. It's fans are walking in like, dude, what's up? How you doing? Like waitresses, you hear, because I will not sit in that traffic. I know I'm going to get there. I know, you will eventually get through the traffic.
Sure.
But it is mind-bending. And people in Long Island do that fucking thing. When you're on the exit and there's a line to get off on that exit, but everybody in Long Island
Goes on that side, the
they
berm.
go on the other side and they cut in, and the people let them cut in.
Yep.
And I want, if I was mayor, if I was governor, if I was president,
Life sentence.
there'd be special cops to sit on exits.
Mm-hmm.
Life sentence? No, you'd get a life sentence or executed on the spot.
Well, you should get some of these pussies who do traffic thing too. I mean, they're not like those guys aren't going to run into a crumbling building that was just hit by planes.
Are you a guy that can actually do that? I'm going to ask you a question. I just want to know who you are right now.
Good.
Do you go up a little bit and then get in line and wait your turn like a blue-blooded American, or do you go in the other lane and cut everybody off?
I go up. I'll go on a big long traffic jam if I'm in a lane that's still moving, but I can see it's because we're all merging over that way. I think I do a fair, like I go about, I'll pass like 20 some cars and then
Try
put
to
my
get
turn,
it.
and then I put my turn signal. Actually, you know what I'll do? I sort of ride along the side of it until it starts getting a little bit of movement, and once there's a little bit of movement, I put my signal on to weave in there because I'm like, it's gonna fuck, and they let you in because they know it's like better to do it now than to get fucked, like because if that keeps happening at the very front.
You'll wait a little bit. You'll do your time in that lane because that's your exit and that's the fucking time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Dawn. There's some of she will go all the way to the end and cut the fuck in.
If I'm irate, I will do that. Like again, like last night, anything I could have done that was thoughtless and shitty to other drivers where it could have benefited myself, I would have just done. I would have cut off whoever. I did actually. I cut off several people when I was just like, and it was that kind of like angry.
Cutting people
But if
off
you
in
hate-
traffic is another thing, but doing that exit thing and people do. I mean, it's the reason for the traffic.
Of course.
Is because there's some guy in the BMW, and if you own a BMW, you're a piece of shit. That's a fact. 99.9% of people who own BMWs are fucking dickhead people. Fact. It's a fact.
You should never wait in a
Look it
merge
up.
lane for more than one car length.
Look it up.
It's supposed to let the zipper thing. Anytime if you go like that, it works. But
What were you gonna say, Jacob? I'm
everyone wants to
sorry.
cram it
Yeah,
in.
I'm saying people are so angry. I mean, imagine I think they do that because they hate life. They have to do that every day.
Doesn't
Like,
matter.
I'm not giving excuses.
If they
I
didn't do it,
detest
there
them.
wouldn't be traffic.
Why are you on their side, Jacob?
Yeah, why are you
Not
on their side?
I'm just saying
What?
they're all angry
Really?
shitheads.
You don't like America?
Who loves America more than me? Nobody.
Nobody.
Bob
No.
does.
I do though.
No, you don't.
Copy that.
You don't.
Oh.
Well.
Well, also,
Copy that. Copy that.
who more than you guys? Cheesesteak the Eagle. I think Cheesesteak the Eagle loves America more than you guys.
I think.
He's an eagle that can't live on his own. You can't live in society. Eagle society. Jim.
Black Lou though. Black Lou serves in the military. What branch was it again?
What?
Am I wrong?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you are.
Complete.
Oh, you.
You're
Oh, you
just wearing
have,
camo.
You have stolen valor. I'm sorry. You're wearing a camo shirt. I thought that was from your reserves days.
No. That was back when he got
He does-
dishonorable discharge for killing a kid in Fallujah.
He does wear camo a lot for a guy who hasn't served.
You're
A lot
right.
of camo.
He wears a lot of camo. But you
Well,
look good in it.
he's trying to mix in blend in with the white family during the holidays are coming up. He's got to come up through the hedge.
So you get into the traffic, you lose your fucking brain, you disrespect the policemen and women of this fine city.
No, the
that
traffic police.
didn't save lives. Or
Did not save
did
any.
not.
In fact, traffic police
Yeah.
have never saved a life in New York City ever. I'll bank on it, unless it's Narcan, because they're standing there while someone ODs while they're failing at making the traffic move.
You think the traffic police were giving out like dust tickets on September 11th?
Yes, absolutely.
Like
Yeah,
you
it's
have
like
to- you
your
have to-
car. Yeah, it's like I marked your tire and I noticed that you haven't moved in 2 hours. You can't refill the meter. My apologies.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a fire truck on the top of my Mazda.
dude.
I apologize.
Yeah, he'd give you a ticket standing in your underwater car during Hurricane Sandy. Just stand on the hood of your car because he doesn't want to get his feet wet. He goes, "This is work hours, my
The
friend."
burnt fire truck after had a ticket on the windshield
Yeah.
for being there for too long.
Hey, absolutely. I have to write an IOU. It's So then we get to the concert.
Yeah. Parking good. Easy.
Parking. Oh, let me tell you, I had another parking. Ooh, this really infuriated. Another one, again, I had to be sort of talked off of like a dude, let's just go in. When we first get to the parking, so the parking at Jones Beach works. I bought the premium parking, so you could be right by
Because
the
Metallica
venue.
was the best parking. I mean,
It's great.
one of the things that stressed me out about going to concerts
Is leaving.
is leaving and getting there too, like finding a spot and then after the show, being in a car for fucking 2 hours.
In the same
It's
place.
just anticlimactic and it ruins everything. But Metallica was the best thing ever.
Well, Jones Beach has the best thing ever. If you pay for the premier parking lot,
Old
which
chicks
anybody
with
can
freckle
do.
tits.
Yeah, which everyone can do. When you leave it,
Yeah.
the parking lot, it's just for that lot. It's a direct route to the. We've done it before, Lou. Yeah. It's a direct route. It puts you around the Wantagh Highway. There's no line of traffic. You can leave at the very end of the show with everybody. It doesn't matter. You will be like no traffic to get back to New York until you get like maybe towards the city.
Right. That's great.
But it's great. But when you first get there, there's 3 20-something-year-olds, right? Like young 20-something-year-olds stand there. And, they're basically there to answer your, VIP parking, whatever. And by the way, most times when you pull up there, because I always go in that lot, I go VIP parking, and they just go, yep, just follow straight there. And because there's a person in the lot you show it to, your ticket. Mm-hmm. These kids are just the people to tell you where to go. And I was like, and it just caught me so off guard. I was like, the VIP parking? And he goes, yeah, you got a ticket? And I was like, yeah. And like, it was just quiet. I go, do you want to see it? And then one of them just goes, be nice to see it. And I already just kind of had it out when he said that. And he's like, yeah, go ahead. And he's like, I mean, like, we weren't even across that street to the VIP lot. Where I was like, well, what the fuck are you? Like, what a cunt. It'd be nice. Like, why? And then, by the way, there is no reason for them to see it.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, do you have a
Sure.
ticket? Like, yeah. What if I'm lying? What? They're gonna kick me out from the thing. Like, it's just. Oh, that was infuriating. So then,
Sure, he wasn't singing it like sing-songy. Be nice.
nope. No,
You sure
right?
was
Christine,
he-
you were there for that. That was cunty.
Yeah, it was cunty.
We sure?
Yeah,
Wasn't
100%
sing-songy?
was country.
Sure he wasn't like a gay
They
young
were just
man?
like 3 young guys jerking off. They weren't
Sure
like.
wasn't a gay...
No, they
Be
weren't.
nice. It would be nice. Please let me see your
No,
ticket.
more broy.
Broy. Oh, okay. Dude.
It was infuriating.
More like Bud Light.
Yeah,
Old
3
Bud Light.
Bud Light bros.
Okay. Old Bud Light. Gotcha.
So old Bud Light. What's up?
What's up?
We go into the concert. We get inside. I go through they put me through the ringer of you're selected to go through this other special security thing, fucking take everything off. And you're like,
Oof, what a shit day.
we get our bracelets for the pit.
What?
We get bracelets to go into the pit,
The what?
the general admission pit. There's no snakes involved. That's a whole different experience.
Okay. Okay.
No, the pit at Jones Beach is. Have you ever stood there, Lou? It's one of the best fucking things ever.
Is that off to the side?
No, it's right in front, but it's right in front. It's a foot. I think there's like just room for the guys to stand there from the stage before the gate, and it's the stage. Like it's as close. The space is like to the TVs as the stage. Like how close we are here. Pretty amazing. We went and got like something to drink or whatever, and like sat before while we were waiting between bands, like sat in this kind of outside area. And I was just like, I was like, I'm still so like wired up about it all. I go, I'm taking these mushrooms now, and I just ate them. And I mean, by 3 songs into Alice Cooper, I was just feeling so happy and good. And by Rob Zombie, I was just having a blast. I mean, I was going through life and how it correlates to all these things tonight, and I had so much fun. And it was like one of the first concerts in forever. I was telling Mike Fenoy this today. One of the first concerts ever where, like, I don't think I asked Christine one time if she was having fun or enjoying herself, or Josh was like standing even a little bit away from us and everything, and I was just like, who gives a fuck,
You
dude?
also weren't checking. I don't think you were checking the set list.
I sort of knew it, and I also didn't. I know all the songs, so like it didn't really matter on that one.
Did you do mushrooms?
No,
You would just clean?
I smoked weed.
Weed, right?
She drove home,
Oh, you drove.
which is pretty funny. When I
okay.
got in the car, they were like, I'm being responsible enough that I'm saying I'm too fucked up to drive home, and Christ take the wheel, because Justin and Josh, I apologize. I'm risking our life and limb because I chose to have a religious experience tonight. And I was just yelling out the window like, Jesus, this is your test. Have I done good in life?
Because at one point he goes, why are you going so fast? I'm like, I'm getting up to 55. It's the speed limit. He's like, you're not going a million?
I go, it feels like you're going a zillion. But man, did I have a good time. And Josh Adam Myers, man, he put me, in a boyish tickle of laughter before Rob Zombie came on, because he's always made this joke, and it's so dead to rights, about Rob Zombie. He goes, his impression of him is always, he just goes, monsters and titties, titties and monsters. Which is hilariously what Rob Zombie is. But then yesterday we were laughing and tagged in that it's also with cars. It's always kind of shit like that. He's like, Beelzebub's carburetor. Satan has a 3-year lease on your thing with the titties and monsters. Dude, it was tickling me so hard. And then him calling out, which I don't know why I've never thought about this so much, what a simp Rob Zombie is for his wife. He's the ultimate simp. I'm like, what a good term for that's what he is. Rob Zombie's wife is in everything he does.
Yeah.
He makes her the star of every movie, everything. So funny. He's the biggest simp. She's on the videos behind him while he plays music, a bunch of the songs.
He really does a Clint Eastwood with her. Remember that blonde chick Clint used to put in every movie? She barely could act.
Yeah.
She's in everything.
Any which way but loose.
Any which way but loose.
Any which way you can.
I think was she in Misty too?
I don't know, but she was a real plain Jane.
Just a plain Jane.
Oh, it's so funny.
Zombie's wife is hot though, kind of, right? Yeah,
She's
she's
beautiful.
hot, yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's getting older now, but she's still fucking hot.
They live in Connecticut, right?
And
I think
they might. L.A. I thought, but they may have moved back to. He's from Massachusetts.
Is he?
Yeah. Him and his brother, Power Man 5000.
He's short too, right? He's not tall.
He's short, yeah, for sure, and never all that friendly. But fuck, what a show!
What do you mean, not that friendly?
He's not a friendly guy. I mean, I went on stage before him every show for one summer on Mayhem Fest. Talked to him, mentioned Tom Papa. I know they're friends, and the whole thing. Went through the whole thing, and he just like I said, he's never been necessarily mean to me.
Yeah,
he hasn't. He couldn't give a shit. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I'm not like a fan who keeps bothering him. I mean, I am, I guess, but like I'm getting off stage from like doing comedy before you go on. Like, hey man, what's going on? I'm excited to watch you guys. You're like, he's just like that, kind of like, yeah, I'm not looking for new friends kind of vibe.
The fact that Tom Papa knows Rob Zombie and their friends infuriates me.
One of my favorite.
It infuriates me. Tom Papa's connection to people in this business. Give me some heat, Lou. Infuriates me. It makes me sick. There's no reason he should be friends with Rob Zombie.
Have I told you when they? That's hilarious.
Oh, look at that photo! And what the?
He put Tom in that newest movie, and he did the Devil's Rejects like Part 3 thing.
I mean, look, I love Tom Papa, but he knows everybody. He's connected with everybody.
No, I know, but this one's the best. I'm telling you, when we were,
and he doesn't share his fame. You know what I mean? He doesn't share his fame, friends.
No,
he's dude.
No, I'm saying I agree with you.
Doesn't. You if he's with somebody famous at the Cellar, you don't exist.
Well, also you want to say, hey Tom, look at me. and tell Rob Zombie how cool I am. Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, you should be friends with Rob Zombie.
I should be friends with Rob Zombie.
Not a guy with like male pattern baldness.
Tom, though, it was one of the funniest. He's so funny, Tom Papa. And when we saw him backstage, we were backstage at Ozfest a zillion years ago, and like, but we still had lawn seats. You know, what I mean, we were lawn seats, but I was able to get backstage passes. And I just saw it. We saw a golf cart coming towards us, toward the tour buses.
Hey Jay, how are you?
It was just that we were all looking at Rob Zombie driving the cart. So I was like, to Lewis and everybody, I was like, hey, I'm like, yo, Rob Zombie's like driving up right now. And they stop the golf cart, and he gets out and kind of walks into his bus. And then I just watched the other guy that you're dismissing as like a manager or something, because it's khaki green polo shirt tucked into dad shorts and a braided belt and no socks with loafers. And then I just remember going, Tom, Papa? And he goes, I know, right?
The worst.
I love that.
He doesn't even assimilate when he goes to the concert.
You're like, Tom, throw on some jeans and maybe an old T-shirt. He's like, I like to tuck in my polos.
Oh, he's
with
still
a braided belt.
He has a fedora and gloves. He's wearing
driving gloves.
Yeah, he has an ascot. Hey, hi Jay.
Is that Thurston Howell the Third?
Oh, I can't stand it. He knows everybody.
Does he?
Oh, dude, he had Matt Damon at the Cellar one night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I believe he looked through me. I walked over and went, hey, what's up, Tom? And he just looked through me, like turned his head a little bit, saw that it was me, and that I might fuck this up.
Yeah.
Granted,
Bobby, not now.
I do fuck up celebrity. I'm not good with celebrities, but
I'm terrible.
Dude, I'm so bad. Ray Romano was at the table one night reading a paper, and I kept saying something to him. Like he mentioned something about being a father, and I was like, "Yeah, my son.
I'm a father."
And he didn't. He just put his paper up, and I was like, Colin was sitting there first. He left, and then I was like, "Yeah, my son." I said it again. I said it 3 times. 3 times. Didn't acknowledge me. I got up because I always have Colin in my head. Leave. He always says leave. He'll literally tap me on the shoulder if there's somebody famous at the table. He'll grab me. Hey, what's up, man? You got to get out of here. You can't stay. You got to go. He'll tell me to go. I got up and walked out, and Colin was out front waiting for me. He goes, good job. You shouldn't be there. I suck with celebrities.
I tell you, when I brought I know I've said on the show before, Dorian Noel was he was like in the Black Circuit comic.
Is he a Dracula? Is that Dracula? Who is that?
He's a Black Circuit comic who I was friends with.
Oh, okay.
Back in Philly. And at some point, like when I started coming to New York all the time.
That's a great vampire name.
Dorian Noel. It's great. Yeah.
I mean, Dorian. That sounds
great
like
name all around.
Sounds like a book like chicks would love to read.
Great dude too. But he, like me and Kurt and Kev, started coming up to New York a bunch, and not being in Philly as much. And then a couple of them, which always happens, kind of start getting that like, what's going on? Like, what's that? You guys are in the white clubs now, and hanging out at the white clubs. And, sure. Come up, dude. Come up with us. We're driving up every night. Doesn't matter if actually split the gas money better, And it was the time when Seinfeld was doing Comedian at the Cellar, the documentary. And he was there a lot. And I even said, and he's a huge Seinfeld fan, Dorian. And we walk over to the Cellar at one point, and I go, oh, it's like, lay back here. I go, I'm like, hang on, I'll introduce you to Steve in a second, but watch, like Seinfeld's in there, he's going down. And he goes, no way, Seinfeld. And he's just looking at him, and then he just goes, do you remember this, Jacob? He goes, looking diesel, Jerry.
Oh my God.
Looking diesel. Diesel? He was not looking diesel, by the way. He's been a skinny or pudgy Jew.
Yeah.
No in between.
He looks regular unleaded. All the fucking time.
Looking diesel? To a guy wearing a sweater with like a button down, you know what I mean? It looks like Seinfeld coming in just dressed like, God damn it, that was funny. Looking diesel, Jerry. Like,
do you remember Jerry's?
Go watch the film Comedian. He's not looking diesel, and at no point you go, yo, what is this? Is that Carrot Top? Oh, that's fucking Seinfeld.
Is he doing tea?
Do you remember Jerry's preppy Mets? Fashion show that he did.
He had a midlife crisis recently.
It was recent.
When he did
He's a male model.
Dude, he did this thing. We looked at those.
We looked at it.
Half dad clothes, half Mets fan. I don't know what else to call it.
I mean,
What was it called? It's like a brand.
a breakdown? You should call it a breakdown. That's somebody who has too much money and doesn't know what to do anymore.
Oh, it's for Kith.
It's
Kith,
ugh.
right? Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
I mean, they painted over these pictures. Also,
What the fuck is happening?
dude, the sweatshirt, sweatpants, same exact color. He's dressed like nerdy girls in my high school.
He looks like Travolta when he was practicing dance and staying alive.
So funny.
Look at that one. That's the one that's terrible.
Stylish Jerry.
That one, no, the flowery, it looks like antique furniture.
Yeah, it's like you're a geeky old Jew. The fuck are you doing?
He's wearing a couch from the 17th century.
What? I'm being Ashton Kutcher.
I hate it. I hate his outfit. And the fact that he's like sitting on a windowsill.
I'm looking out, thinking Jewish thoughts. I should buy that building across the way.
Can you zoom in on that jacket?
I'm having some Jewish thoughts out the window. I don't know. I like electricity on a Friday.
Oh, look at the pants. What's up with the pants? What color are the pants?
Oh my God! Look at those fucking pants.
What is that flowers or is that Shih Tzus? What is that on the jacket?
Yeah.
Are those little doggies?
Why is Seinfeld dressed like young Billy Corgan?
If that's little doggies, I'm going to change my mind on that jacket.
We're doing 70s inspired rock.
He has rainbow. Oh, he's wearing sweatpants with rainbow. Oh my God! Look at those little slip-ons too. What the fuck happened?
I don't know, dude. He's just like he strikes
Oh
me.
my God!
He just always strikes me as sort of pompous. Like he's never just been, again, another guy. It's like,
Oh God!
he's not just across the board nice. He's like, even like, I used to really hate.
You should
And I
change
think it's funny they do hang out, but like when he would, I think it's the way he talks. But like his Howard Stern interviews, once they were like friendly, even he's just like it's like contrarian. Like Bill does this sometimes. They say on his show, you know what I mean? Like Burr, it's like just contrarian, like shooting down your thing. I think he does that a lot.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
Seinfeld,
power.
like-
It's a power move. It's
Like-
literally a power move. You say this, and they'll just say that just because they're in control of the conversation.
Yeah, so
And they-
Howard Stern would introduce. He's like, "Do you get that kind of thing?" He's like, age is coming in now. He's like, "Don't care." You know what I mean? He's like, "You don't care because I worry about getting old." I was like, "No, who cares? Who cares?" It's like it's always so like angry kind of thing too. Like, all right.
It's a power move. It's
Or like,
being-
I feel if it was like I feel this, and he's like, "No, well, you're wrong." It's like, I don't know if you're wrong.
it's like being late all the time is a power move.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to wait for you, Lewis. Sorry. Yeah, can you go? What's on that? What's on that sweatsuit? What does that say?
Oh, it's like the sweatsuit, Christine, where he's dressed like an asshole.
Oh my God.
Queens.
Oh, hey.
Jeez.
Now I'm just lounging around in my heather gray sweatsuit.
I know. Should change that N for an R.
It's a Queens College sweatsuit.
You probably didn't realize, but I read a lot of old, ripped-up books.
A Queens College. Yeah, that's what I want to wear. Queens Community College sweatsuit.
These are my
Jim,
old
stay
books
away
I
from the
read next to this
17-year-olds.
window candle. Oh, my God.
And he's leaning on a bunch of old books, which is his jokes.
Yes. Hey, everyone, pardon my Handmaid's Tale house.
Off Jerry.
Yeah. Off chair. This is my handcrafted chess table room.
Oh man, that
What a
stinks.
dill.
He's by a typewriter. People who use typewriters, go fuck yourself.
Oh, I know. Relax,
I like the
misery.
way it feels. Do you?
His world domination globe.
You got to use whiteout, you stupid asshole, when you make a mistake.
It's called liquid paper.
I'm glad you said that because I was always aggravated that Quentin Tarantino handwrites his scripts on yellow pads.
Yeah,
Come on.
I take that over a typewriter.
I know, but it's still
At
I'll
least
tell you. I'll tell you this though.
It's
I honestly,
genius. The
no, no.
man's a genius.
I got that, but I'm telling you, over typewriter, if you can write it out and then someone could type, like I could do. I'm not a good typer. Like I don't know how to type.
I'm a great typer.
Like, are you?
I have 500 words a minute.
Are you a great typer?
No, I am a good typer.
I'm not. Like I never learned the skill
The problem is I don't
properly.
know.
So I'm fast with as you can be at hunting and pecking. I know where the things are.
I'm
but
fast, but I don't know grammar or how to spell. So what I
That's
type
bad.
doesn't make sense.
That's not good.
I'm terrible. Yeah. Well, I didn't go to school when I was a kid.
He goes, I type fast. Can't read or write.
You finger two fingers?
I mean,
or all of them?
I hunt and peck. It's not always 2 fingers, but like probably yes, some
can
combination
type,
of these 4 or
You want
thumbs.
to hear me type?
I'm saying
Here.
you have to look at the keys.
This is me typing.
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm off
This is me
keys.
typing. Ready?
What are you proving?
I mean, I can type. That's how fast I can type. No.
Send.
Jay, first of all.
No, I just got us all fired. Hey Jim, N-word, N-word, N-word. Send.
Don't forget the F word. What I was supposed to say.
F-word, F-word, N-words. Send.
It's really Jay.
F-word, ass, N-words. Send.
You learned the keyboard when you got like a Sidekick or an iPhone, so you know where it is. You just don't actually know like the finger placement for typing. Like you're good with your thumbs.
Yeah, but I mean, like if I was doing my name, I could like, you know, it's like I'd
That's
be done
pretty
my
fast.
name. But like,
I can do my name. That's me typing. Lou, look at me. Look at my fingers. Watch. Watch.
Bobby, take a note.
Are you actually
Dear Big Jim.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Go ahead. Dear Big Jim.
Dear Big Jim, on behalf of Christine, I would like to say, meet me in the bathroom for a hand job. P.S. Effin' ass N-words.
And Bobby, I'm watching your fingers. They're not.
I'm 100% typing.
Can you pull? I have Word up right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Type what Jay is,
Okay. Ready? Here we go. Ready?
and then we have to break.
All right.
Go. Where is it?
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Dear Big Jim.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When they know the first few words.
Right
Here
here.
you are.
Jacob, microphone his fingies.
Dear. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dear Big Jim.
Yeah.
Jacob and Lou would like to tell you that you're an F word. Type F dash word, please.
You want F dash word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ass.
I'll give him that. I don't know where the dash is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ass. N word. With a dash, please.
Oops. Sorry, I was not supposed to write that.
Yee.
Just the N word, right?
You told him too late.
N dash word.
I came out quick. That was the fastest word I typed.
It's Black Lou, settle down. It's the
I
only
mean,
word.
I'm typing.
It was so fluid. So you were
He goes,
asked to
it's my
dictate.
password. It's the only thing I can write with one hand.
I mean,
If you're a stenographer, Bobby, you're not allowed to. You have to say type what's said. So consider that.
but I am typing.
I said N word.
I am doing it.
Right.
But he was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's say
I believe
exactly
you.
what you said.
That's
he
me.
typed.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm going to send this. Can I send this real quick to somebody?
Don't send it to Big Jim.
I'll take care of that.
Yeah, if you could take care of that. It's the bonfire.
You know, I bombed at the Garden. 14.
No.
Dude, I was in a comedy group, Al and the Monkeys. Did
Sure.
you know that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Dane
We-
Cook.
Dane Cook, Jay
Del
Hall,
Benny.
Aldo Benny. We won the Boston Comedy Riot, which was the biggest national. It was a national amateur comedy competition. The biggest at the time. It's huge. And BCN,
As improv queers, though, right?
one would say,
Yeah.
or one would say, improv sketch team.
Sure.
We were definitely a team.
Yeah.
We were definitely improv queers. Yes.
Give me an accent, dude. I don't know that one.
Give me 3 things that piss you off, Doug.
Now we're gonna play a little freeze tag for you guys, where someone tags in and takes over a scene.
Well, we wound up winning that year.
Of course.
But who was it? Patrice was a finalist. Burr was a finalist. But we won as a group. We were the first.
Oh, you were against straight stand-up.
We were against. It was a stand-up competition. We were the
This
first.
is like that
one.
horrible show they tried to do with Keenan Thompson. Remember for a minute on NBC? It wasn't.
Laugh.
Was it called Make Me Laugh? It
think
may have
so.
been called that, but that was so bad 'cause it was everything.
Well, the BCN, Mark Parento, who was one of the biggest. It was the biggest DJ in Boston at the time when BCN.
What's that? Black Hawk Night?
No, BCN was WBCN was the rock station, and they were the biggest thing in Boston. It was
Just the only I'm
huge.
crazy. It also means Black Hawk Night at certain clubs.
And he was the biggest DJ at the time. He was like the Stern of Boston before
Okay.
Stern. WBCN was the motherfucker, and they ran this competition, so it was huge. he actually liked us. He brought us on the radio station. Come to find out, later in life, he's a pedophile, and he used to go pick kids up with Sony PlayStations in his car, and fucking bang them. But
well, he heard Al and the Monkeys. He thought he was gonna have a finger fuck fest with your little tight assholes. Didn't know you were adult men doing improv.
well, he liked Dane. I think he liked
did.
Dane.
Hell yeah.
He took a liking to all of us, but I think he fancied Dane.
Oh yeah, and you see those pocky cheeks? That's easy picking right there. You tell him he's beautiful.
He had feathered hair.
I see past those pocky cheeks.
And he,
Get over here, you tiny little Edward James almost.
You ruin all my fun.
Yeah, that's Al and the Monkeys before Dave
Fucking
became
low.
a tough.
Tough.
He brought us in before we won. He brought us into the station to have us on, which is totally unfair. And then we went in and we won the competition, and they were so into us. They were like, "We want you to play the Boston Comedy Rock." It was a thing they did. But the year before, and all the years, it was at the Paradise. I think it was 600 people. We were like, "Fuck yeah, that's great." This year, it was the first year they did it at the Garden.
Oh jeez.
14,000 people at the old Garden. So it was 14,000 people. And it was all these bands. Jeffrey Gaines, who's amazing. The Spin Doctors, right when Little Miss Can't Be Wrong came out.
Skidooba-doop.
Dude, and Fish was headlining.
Hey,
And they had us go on at the end in between.
it's a 75-hour show.
Yeah.
In between Spin Doctors and Fish.
Good, good.
We had to go up and do improv sketch.
And everybody has to go to the bathroom then because you're about to hear 73 hours of 2 songs.
Dude, we all had different colored shirts on. I don't know. Somebody came up with the idea we should.
Well, everyone's color was their personality.
So Dane came up with the idea what we should do, because we were on the little stage on one side. There was the big stage on the other side. So the Spin Doctors just annihilate and close with Little Miss. I mean, the place is going fucking nuts.
Probably close 2 Princes. That's the biggie.
Maybe something like that, right? Fucking savant. Yes.
No, it's just that's the one for sure.
That was a compliment.
1, 2.
You're amazing.
Scoop-a-doo before you. Just go ahead now.
That was it. You're right. God damn you.
But Little Miss Can't Be Wrong is a song by the Spin Doctors. You nailed it.
So the lights go out and we go on stage, and Dane was like, we should all squat down and face the other way. And when they announce us, we should jump up and spin. So it was like this. It was like
It's
this.
humiliating. Oh.
So,
Oh.
and so they went,
Bobby, he was trying to suck you into his pose comedy.
dude, we all were like, okay. We were so nervous. But our dressing room was the girls' bathroom. It was
Nice.
dude, it was so rock and roll.
It's like Porky's.
Yeah, dude, girls were coming in and out. It was back then when rock and roll and girls were coming in and out. All the lower bands were hanging in our dressing room. They had all the drinks and all this. It was fucking nuts. We didn't even think about what we were about to do. And they were like, "All right, you guys are up next." You could hear the place is shaking after the Spin Doctors, and they bring us down the other side, and we're all. And I had purple on. I think Dane had teal, green.
Oh my god.
Jay had red, and I think Al had blue or some shit. And we go out, and the lights go out, and we all squat down. And mind you, we just won a amateur comedy competition. Nobody knows who we are.
Well, you're dressed like a group that comes to tell kids to learn how to share.
We look like
You talk to schools about the benefits of sharing. Hey, kids. Oh, I like that toy. Can I play with that toy? No. Now, stop. Kids, do you think that's the way you behave? Is that how you make friends in life? I didn't think so.
Let's try it
Now,
again.
play. Hey, can I see that, please? I love that. Sure, I'd love to share with you. Thank you for sharing with me. Here it is back. And now you can share my things.
My name's
Stop.
Billy. What's
See,
your name?
kids? See, kid, does your dad kick the shit out of you too? Me too. We should be friends and get together and kill our parents.
I actually did that. I did one of those too.
Did you really?
I did. I had to go to schools and act out drug scenarios, and they had these big paper mache heads we'd have to put on, and we'd have
that
to.
wasn't Al and the Monkeys though.
No, that was just a gig I got. I got paid $50 a pop.
Fenoy did a bunch of those. Fenoy found a thing where you can go talk about anti-bullying.
Yeah, we
And
did
he just
drugs.
did it to make money.
We did drugs. I went with a guy named Bob Keane, who was a stand-up, and I would go to schools and put these big paper mache heads on and have to do pantomime and act things out. And then we would talk to the kids and answer questions after. But this was bad. I remember when he announced this, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Al and the Monkeys. And they turned the lights on. We all jumped and spin, and we landed. You could hear our feet land on the stage. That's how quiet it was.
The clicks.
Right?
The clicks of rubber soles.
And you could hear it. And then but the thing is, when we did our shows, we always had cordless mics, like lavaliers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always into tech, right?
Sure.
So I hooked up an old leather suitcase, like an Indiana Jones suitcase, with a system of all our mics and a receiver and all that. We would just have to plug it in. We didn't take that. So we had handheld mics, which you can't really do we didn't. It was like we were holding something in our hands.
Bob,
So
you can't read without both hands.
And our first skit was so. I mean, if we did it now, we'd be canceled. We came out and we did
At the Garden?
We did it at the Garden, where it's they're off the mic, and me and Jay are on the mic. So Dane and Al are off the mic, and we come walking out, and we're Chinese people in the do 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 do, and we bump into each other. And I have peanut butter, and he has chocolate, and he goes, "Hey!" And we were mouthing it, and we're like, "Hey, you got your chocolate in my peanut butter. Hey, you got your peanut butter in my chocolate. Hey!" And we start to fight, and they're doing whoosh, whoosh, and they're doing all the sound effects off stage. 14,000 people, dude, who are fucking high out of their mind, must be going, "What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening right now?" They just had the Spin Doctors. They're all Fish fans. Billy Burr was in the crowd and watched it happen. He went as a fan to see.
A decent hula hoopist would have gotten a better reaction than what you were doing up there.
Dude, but you felt the room fall on itself. Like you felt these people kind of go, "What the fuck's happening right now?" And then, so we finished the whole bit and we didn't get nothing. And then we had to go into an improv, which is, we have to get stuff from the crowd. And it was so, dude.
Give me a job. Fuck you. Okay, not that guy.
Can I say, Bobby?
Yeah.
This is why I respect, like, a comic on your level.
Yeah.
Because if I ever bombed on the level you bombed at, that would be the last time I performed on stage.
I should be at Home Depot, 100%.
So
I should be a counselor, right? Yeah,
made you stronger,
dude.
Very impressive.
I tell you, that night, oof, we were hanging out. I mean, it was the greatest night of my life. And I remember when we bombed, I gave some weird speech. I had taken my shirt off.
Hey, guys, we're living our dreams up here. You guys need to give a little more respect to the performer.
No.
Squat and spin was the greatest image.
At that time, I've seen too many rock concerts where I knew how to kind of control a crowd. And I was like, "Listen, you guys, we know you love rock and roll. We know you came here to see the bands play Boston. I know you came. The Spin Doctors.
But we're here to tell you that reading is fundamental."
I go, we came to see Fish. I go, but give us 3 things that piss you off besides us. Dude, I look. But here's the problem.
Oh,
they were in freeze because it's freeze tag.
You were actually doing freeze tag at the Garden?
So Jay was frozen and Dane was frozen, staring at me in front of. They were just staring, listening,
waiting for the tag in,
waiting for me to give the speech. And I just remember seeing a bead of sweat come out of Dane's hair into his eye, like roll over his eye, and his lip was quivering. And then
unfreeze me.
Somebody threw something. He started throwing shit. And then the guy in the front, I remember this guy going, "Dude, keep going. It's awesome." One guy was like, "You're doing great. We love it."
I love improv. Jamaican Nanny. Jamaican Nanny. I know, we do have to go. The show's fucking over. It's so good to be back. Luckily for us, we have 3 more shows this week, everybody. So we're going to get to all of it.
We got a lot. We got a lot to talk about. Hey, September 11th, seriously. God bless America. And
except traffic cops. You guys didn't do anything.
We got a break now.
I know we have to break now. We'll be right back, everybody, or probably not. It's RobertKellyLive.com, BigJComedy.com.
It's the Bonfire.
It's the Bonfire. Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. That was just a portion of our actual Sirius XM radio show.
If you want the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
That's right. And go to BigJComedy.com and RobertKellyLive.com to check out our stand-up dates coming to a city near you. Crackle, crackle.